welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading with me, Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. If someone has sent you this video, they believe there's something valuable for you to gain through one or a few of the messages contained herein. If this is your first time viewing a tarot reading, just observe your own body, thoughts, and emotions for any reactions, subtle or strong. This means you are resonating with the message and can benefit from its guidance. If you'd like to know when I upload or live stream new messages here on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, Watch Natalie, and toggle the notification bell. To connect on social media, you can also follow me on TikTok. It's the same handle, Watch Natalie. Please block and report any other accounts. Lastly, always remember that time spirals. All my messages are timeless. And you can learn more about me, my psychic work, how to retain my services, and how to do your own forecasting in the description box below. Without further ado, let's open up your message. 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘. Okay, let's see. What are we opening up for you today? Let's get, ooh, there's two. Okay. Oh, we had one try to latch on here, didn't we? This came through Friday the 13th, May the 13th. This is so adorable. Grip the road. Grip the road. Look, I even drew like a little Jack Skellington little pumpkin man, the Pumpkin King. Grip the road. I'm seeing the car, you know, making a turn and just like gripping the road. So let's see if I get a re-download and it kind of comes through. Pardon my reach here. Okay, grip the road. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see. We are using the holographic. Grip the road. Okay, hold on tight. Oh, so your premeditation, what I got getting into this energy is such a beautiful feeling. I got this feeling that I only get when I'm listening to Moonlight Serenade. Okay, it just does something to me, as I'm sure it does everyone. It's just this groundedness. It just feels luscious and safe and beautiful and romantic and magical and mystical, and sort of like you're traveling, you're on vacation, you don't feel a sense of time. It's a balmy night, you're having a lovely moment, and it's just everything sort of is perfect. It feels really lovely. Okay, we have a card face down, and it's the Ace of Pentacles. Get ready. There's something beautiful happening here. Aww, right up with the, okay, maybe this side's a little bit, well, I guess either side works. So first card's the strongest, first energy coming out is the strongest, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you don't see this coming. I feel like you feel it coming, though. I feel like you might actually feel like something's coming, but you might not know what it is, and you might be a little bit surprised. This almost feels, yeah, there's something that kind of feels surprising. Circular symbolism is what I'm getting with that. Tell me more about the, again, okay, we've got the Ten of Wands, we've got the Page of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm kind of liking this energy a lot. This is, okay, so this is a group or an individual within a group feeling overwhelmed, feeling like maybe now that they've bit off too much or more than they can chew. It feels more like someone has a family, someone has a career, someone has their extended family, and someone has their friend groups, and it's like they have all of this stuff, and it's normally all fine, and it's enjoyable, and it's life, and it's the living of life. And then maybe one or a couple of these areas just start to go haywire. Maybe the best friend has taken up drugs again after a long 20-year period of sobriety. And then maybe the mom has cancer. And then maybe someone is trying to sabotage them in the career. And then maybe the kids are needing them to be a parent, much more attention. It's just sort of like that. It just feels, so on one hand, it'll pass, it'll sort of eventually, but for what this is, it's going to lead to something. They need help. That's all. Someone just needs some help. Someone just needs someone to come in and make life a little bit easier. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Boop. What else? Ooh, okay. Ooh. The Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So another Pentacle card here, another Wand, another Page. There's something really new coming out of this. You have the Ace of Pentacles and two Pages. There's like a new beginning here. You know what? This could be someone that's like, maybe they have to step away because of a child care issue, or they're about to go into labor, or they have to be, they're going to take someone to hospice, or they have, it's like there's something that's sort of happening that they have to tend to. And when that happens, when you have, all these things happening, all these different areas, you have to, it narrows down to priorities. It narrows down to, what's the most, put Ichabod back in the, now he's back, protecting your messages. And this feels like someone needs some assistance because of that, because of some news that they get, or some kind of, I'm hearing to let go of the reins. I feel like I'm connecting with someone who likes to have all of these things, wants the career and the family and the friend group and the, like all of it, and maintaining all of it. And now that things are starting to get sort of uneven and sort of unbalanced, they're still trying to hold the reins on all of these different areas. And it's sort of time to see this as a sign that, you're ready for help, or you're ready to train and understudy. You're ready to, I want to keep going with this. This is very man-made. All of these minor arcanas, this is some very self-determined, this is a very self-determined reading, where you have more of the agency, you have more of the power. You're not, if we had more major arcana, that's you reacting to something. And so I feel like when I felt the cyclical energy, someone is reacting to something, but it's reacting to what this person's doing. So now we're flipping into this other person. Thank you. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. Whoever is being very defensive in the situation, they're self-disqualifying. Because you have the Three of Pentacles here, so this is like a team effort, this is a collaborative effort, or there's just like a lot of people involved. Someone might be stepping away because of some kind of family issue, or some kind of something personal going on. Someone else might be really aggressive or ambitious, or what's that other word? It's not ambitious, it's kind of like ambitious, but it's sort of like where you smell blood in the water. Opportunistic. It's opportunistic. Someone here is being sort of opportunistic, and it kind of backfires on them. We're gonna open this up, but I just want to see where this is going. Ooh, okay. So we're stopping now. Let's do the bottom of the deck first. We've got the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, that's what we're talking about, and the Sun. So this is probably the person helping, or that's a decision about hiring a nanny or an assistant, or, you know, some other, person of service. Okay, so this, I'm going to take all of it. It's not too much. It's a lot, but it's not like too much. Over here, these two came out over the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. We have Judgment and the Six of Wands. Then over the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups, as well as the Empress and the Chariot. Boop. Boop. So I have so much room, and this is amazing. I love it. It feels kind of like these are together, and these are together, and these are together. Okay. Ooh, okay, so this is a little bit giving me like a battle royale type energy, or like gladiator energy, where there might be some form of competition. It's like a spot opens up, and then everybody sort of, sorry, I have to crack my bones. And then everybody sort of just like puts their hat in the ring, and I feel like this is a very clear, obvious answer. Once you come around to realizing this and accepting the truth of what the best course of action is, or who the best person is for the job, then it's easy. I feel like this person, whoever is maybe in the hiring position, or what is this? My Metatron, oh, it's a feather. Whoever's in that hiring position, they're going to see at least one or two candidates or people drop out. One of them is maybe going to bow out because they have to take care of something. This could even be like a mental health issue or depression. And this other person is just going to be wrong for the job because they're super defensive and maybe a little bit not able to see their own ego, or to see, they may not just be as self-aware. Okay, let's open up the Ace of Pentacles. This is the opportunity, or this is the job, this is the position, this is the chance. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. Thank you. And I'm using the rose gold. Three of Cups. This is interesting to me because, again, there's that exclusive type feeling. There's this energy of, I'm hearing what goes around comes around. And again, the team effort. This is going to be the right person for the right time, the right position. It really is kind of lining up really perfectly, and it's going to be something very special and very unique. It's kind of, this is some, whatever this is, it's only like a right fit. It's like either a perfect fit or like absolutely not a perfect fit. It's not like, oh, this person might be okay, or this person might be okay. It's like, it's kind of clear. And I feel like it's this Queen of Wands, this very hardworking, skilled person that ends up in that position. And it looks like it's very good for their self-confidence, their career, their position in life, if they're a parent, if they're a career person, if they are both, if they are trying to break some kind of glass ceiling, if they're trying to break into something, or if they're trying to go further in what they're already doing. They could be reaching a new echelon or a new tier, a new level. With all of this, the Chariot, the Empress, Judgment over there. So that part of it is very much meant for them. They don't have to be in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. They can be. They don't have to be. Okay, let's open up this Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. I feel like that's the decision maker. And I feel like the Page of Cups is like a response or a reaction to like an applicant or to someone that is, you know, being considered. They might not, there's something a little awkward about them or something. That's a lot of cards, but there's four, I'll take them. And I have to take the bottom of the deck because the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, guys, since the Sagittarius full moon and all of the weeklies, they've all had like doubles. I've just been getting so many doubles in these readings. You also have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords and Strength. So this doesn't surprise me because this decision maker is kind of overwhelmed. And when we're overwhelmed or low self-esteem, it's difficult to make decisions. So meditation, I feel like, of course, that would help, like, duh. But, you know, there's something that they're sort of needing to get over this blockage of trying to do it all themselves or trying to continue. I don't really feel like it's just that they're just trying to do this all by themselves. It feels more like they're just trying to keep everything as it was. They're trying to keep equilibrium. And I feel this person just feels like they have a mental concern, even though something feels right, even though something they're feeling and their intuition is a little bit incongruent with what their mental thoughts are. And the mental thoughts are honestly more fear-based and they're more in anxiety. So mini lesson here. So what's the difference between intuition and anxiety? So what is the difference between a message coming from our mental anxiety and a message coming from our intuitive faculty? The answer is in how it feels when these messages come to the surface of your awareness. When you're having an anxious thought, you're going to feel bad, down, scared. That fear is a huge thing. If you're getting a thought or a message and you feel fear, that's anxiety. That's mental anxiety. Whereas when you get an intuitive message coming through, you feel calm, positive, and confident. Even if it's about darker subject matter. So if you are thinking to yourself, I shouldn't get in the car, I shouldn't go driving today, that's anxiety because you're feeling bad and fearful. Whereas if you get an intuitive message about getting into the car, you're going to feel more positive. You're going to feel, I don't think I'm going to drive today. I have a feeling about it, but it's positive. It feels good. That Page of Cups is saying, there's a fish in the cup. Hey, look at the fish. Look at the fish. Look at the fish in the cup. And that's your intuition. This is your intuitive, like, I have a good feeling about this one. And the Ten of Wands, the overwhelm, is what's feeding the anxiety. So mentally, you're like, well, I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to keep everything as it is. But someone here is being overwhelmed. And that Ace of Swords is going to come through the truth of what the right thing to do is, or what the right path, the right person, the right team, the right alchemy of all these different energies. These Three of Pentacles, these three individuals, all of these three individuals are needed to make this cathedral. So you have one person that owns the church, that's like, I don't know, the priest or whatever. And then you have the other person that is the financier, the dude with the like the little plans. And then you have the dude that's actually carving the thing, this design. That's the artisan. So You need all three individuals to create this. And they're all their own unique individual expertise. So it might take this person a little bit of time to come around to that. It might also be a longer process for them because the right choice, like the right decision, is something their mind has to come around to. They feel it intuitively, they already know it. They're mentally creating resistance because it's change. I feel like this is someone that likes to keep things as they are and likes to keep continuity. So this could just illuminate a little bit of something in their subconscious where, you know, they're a little bit like iffy about change. This could even be about starting a new project or starting a new group or starting a new project with your same group, like with an existing group of friends, an existing tribe, an existing family, an existing artistic collaboration. Let's open up the Page of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Because this is a whole separate person. This is someone that might have, ooh, okay. And I have to take it because it's the Queen of Wands and we have the Queen, another double Queen of Wands. The poppers are the King of Cups, the Magician, and the Star. Wow. 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 So this King of Cups is likely the one that is dropping out or can't continue or something. And this Queen of Wands, as I said already, is the one stepping in. And this is the one that, you know what, this King of Cups, I am getting the depression, I'm sorry. This might be something that this person struggles with in phases and seasons, maybe throughout their life. And I feel like they normally have a pretty good way to deal with it or a pretty good handle on themselves. So they're self-aware enough to know that they are removing themselves from a situation or from a commitment, and it frees up the space for this Queen of Wands person to step in. With the Magician and the Star, this person is actually maybe able to even help the King of Cups. So like this could be, it's interesting because they're showing up as already very established. This might just be in their identity though, and maybe not, like maybe they can do the job but they don't have the degree, or they can do the job but they don't have the resume, or they can do the job but they don't have the credentials. But what they have is, they do have something to show for it though. They have something that they've worked on or that they've done, but it just, like this might be some kind of crossover thing, because they might come in to actually help the King of Cups, if not replace the King of Cups. If they're assisting, if they're helping, they might be doing so to gain the credential, to gain the, you know, the pedigree or whatever. And if they're helping, it works like a dream. They're inspiring, they have fresh ideas, they are very skilled, they are very creative. There's something about them that they can kind of, they feel or they are perceived that they can kind of do anything with the Magician. What I also love about this is that there's something about what's going on here where someone's given an opportunity to really use and apply the full range of their skills and capabilities. You're going to be given an opportunity soon to really show what you can do. And the fact that you have the Star here is just like, this is healing, this is peace, this is what I was tuning into in your pre-meditation, just feeling peaceful and healing and healed and happy and calm. This is the card of meditation. So it's just peace of mind. Peace of mind. Priceless. So it's going to help this King of Cups feel better about getting their position filled, like, oh my God, thank you so much for covering me for this. I just can't do it. Thank you so much. Or to help the King of Cups solve a problem. There's a lack that needs to be filled, and this Queen of Wands kind of fills it till the cup runneth over. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. That's the opportunistic one. Oh my God. And we have the Hermit and the Knight of Swords. Wow. You know, this person kind of is digging their own hole here. And the Tower. I'm not going to take it. But we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this person, they're speaking too fast. They're speaking when everything is really fresh or as things are unfolding. And this opportunistic person is sort of just not letting something breathe, not letting something air out, and they're trying to almost just, they might think that they're trying to help solve a problem, but they're really just being super defensive. And so they're kind of checked. It's like they go on a timeout or something. But they kind of did that to themselves. This is weird behavior. I'm not sure if this person's always like this. If they're not, it gets shown and revealed through the stress of this situation, and they're out. So now there's two people that are out, or just one person that's out and one person that needs help. And then one new person coming in. Okay, let's take a look at this Chariot, the Empress, Judgment. This is more fate and destiny over here. Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. What do we need to know about all of this over here? Okay, thank you. She's giving me Gripping the Road, your download that we pulled for you. This is your chariot. This is your vehicle to get going. So it's going to kind of take off fast. Again, there's this decision that maybe was ambiguous before, but it was only ambiguous because of someone's mental resistance. And then it just becomes clear. It just becomes a slam dunk. It just becomes very obvious. Tell me about, okay, not taking all of that. There's a bazillion cards over here. We're going to do that again. The Tower is still down here. We're going to do that all over again. So that's someone's confirmation that it's going to be obvious. Tell me, and then Ace of Cups, but tell me about this. Ooh, okay, that's dramatic. So two cards, but they fell all over my lap. So we have the Lovers, that's a choice. The one in my lap is the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Wow, so there definitely is a clear winner here. And it's the one that is either the most creative or the most sweet. There's something here about being very easy to work with, being very amenable, a lot of decorum, and there's something about options too. There's something here that it's either some kind of breath of fresh air or something about introducing new options, new ideas, new considerations, a fresh take on something. This is very unexpected. This is very unexpected for the one that gets put into this new position. So if you are the Queen of Wands, just keep working and being inspired and using your skills. And if you meditate, of course, because there's something else happening behind the scenes that you're not even going to get that back. You're getting it here, but you're not gonna, I don't think they're going to tell you all that detail, or maybe you hear about it later, but this decision comes through very strong. And this is interesting. This is like someone kind of winning over the competition without really trying to be competitive. So just do what you do. Yeah. Let's get your guidance. I need more guidance Okay, thank you. There's something, the sun card is like peeking out, like this little half face here. There's something here about the quality of your company. Kind of going back to the decorum, you sharing the light, you sharing the photons, you sharing, which is why I bought this deck, because it depicts life as it really is. So the holographic, as you can see, there's lines going this way in this card, and then this one has a checker circle thing going on. That's so when you're looking at a blank wall, or you're looking into at the ceiling at nighttime, and you see all those little squiggles, that's energy. That's energy in motion. They're all little photons. They're all little, you know, on their little wavelengths, and they're just on their way. They're just on their way. And that's immediately what I saw looking at this deck, is that's how life is. Like, that's how I see life, like all those damn squiggles. So, and then the rose gold is, of course, the astral. But you get that peek into these other dimensions. I mean, we're getting a little bit like in the molecular level thing, but you know, it's like someone here really is sharing that, sharing their photons, their good vibrations, their light. They're just bringing, and listen, okay, thank you. So if you have 2 rooms, the light's on in one room and the light's off in the other room, if you just open the door between these rooms and the light shines in to illuminate the second room, now you have both rooms that are full of light, and that first room doesn't have any less light. You're not losing any light from that one room by opening the door and sharing it with that second room. But that second room has more light. That's this person, this Queen of Wands. They kind of keep their nose to the grindstone. They kind of just work, but they're just bright lights, especially with the star too. The star and the sun and the magician. They stay in the light. They stay in the high vibration. They either meditate frequently, or they just stay very inspired frequently, and they just stay in their own lane. They just kind of focus on what they love and what keeps them very excited and inspired, and that's just how they do their thing. Ooh, okay. Oh, Crane. Perfect. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. I keep forgetting that it's backwards, but this is it. Luck and longevity bless this union. So this is definitely a partnership. I mean, more confirmation. But I feel like there's like 3 or more people involved. There doesn't have to be. Maybe it's just, you know, one person is out, another person, but out for a good reason, or like a decent reason. The other person's out for a little bit less flattering of a reason, and then it's just 2 people working together. It could be something like that. The popper that you have is the white owl. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. So that's exactly what the decision maker, or the person, you know, choosing the person, has to just kind of reconcile with, that their intuition is correct. They might have mental anxiety about it, but that's a different energy. And when it's accompanied with fear and a negative emotional state, you want to disregard that, because that's going to scramble your radar. That's going to throw off your internal instruments, your barometers, and your intuitional gadgetry. So I said that in the beginning of this reading too. Another confirmation for you. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. And you're experiencing it. You're feeling it. That Page of Cups, you feel something different, something special, something special, something unique, something just... I know you feel it. And if you're not that person, if you're the Queen of Wands, just know that the person feels it. The person feels it. So if this takes a while to work out, it's because they're working through the mentality of it. But they're going to get very overwhelmed. That's going to kind of bear down on them, and they're going to be faced more and more with their blind spot, because they're going to kind of suffer through it. Look at the energy of this one. The Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded. So it's like, it's just going to kind of get heavier and heavier until they just accept. I love you guys. Take very good care. And until our next message, my loves, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.